Hey, Colt, tell me a little bit about yourself. You're a junior. You won a state football title. What's that mean to you?
It's very humbling. I started the season, and then I had some issues, and I didn't start no more. But it's very humbling and very appreciative. Very thankful to God for it.
Sure.
The seniors love him, like Charlie, love him. Had some great memories with them. It just means a lot. Just to go back out there next year and just to go through it again.
Right. And then also you were a linebacker?
Safety.
Safety.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Didn't you have an interception this year or a big
No,
hit?
sir.
You had a big hit though,
yes,
right?
sir.
I remember that. Talk me through just what's it mean to be a bulldog?
It means a lot to me because a lot of times, you go to these other places and it's just they only care about the players, and like if they win, and then that's it. They don't care about them as people. And here, the coaches are just so much more invested in us as men and growing up and trying to be mature and lead us down the right path. And it just means so much to me to be a bulldog instead of a coyote or something else.
Sure.
Where they just care about players.
And when you guys won, what did it mean to you guys?
I mean, we were down. It was we were really sad. It was just one of those moments. But like, at the end of the day, you had some seniors. You had like Clay and them. They were still getting us back up. And Corbin made that field goal. And Jack made the catch. And it all just kept going together. And it was just great. It was just an amazing feeling.
And you're gonna leave here a champion no matter what you do. But what's it mean to carry on the tradition, try to repeat next year as a senior?
To carry that tradition, it just means everything. I mean, my coaches have put a lot into me since Park, and I don't want to put them down. But at the end of the day, I know we're gonna get it done, and I know we're gonna push through whatever happens.
And then now tell me about making the transition into wrestling. What weight class do you wrestle at?
I started at 132s, and then yesterday they bumped me up to 138s to win the duels, and that's what I've been doing. The conditioning's real hard. It's a lot. It's a big transition from football, but I mean, I love it. It's just that grind. It's just so much more different, so much more intense, and I just love that.
And I know I talked to Coach Olive yesterday. He was on our show. He said that, man, you have to be like, put yourself on yourself to wrestle, that it really tests you, especially the conditioning part. Tell me about like when you're in third period, how that, and you're tired and you got to go and you may be behind and you may be on the bottom. What's that like to you, and what's that make you feel like?
Well, when you're down there and it's just like you're down by a couple of points and you can push more, and like you just have to find something, and for me that's God, and I really look for God in those moments, and just coming out win or loss, knowing I pushed through with God, it's just a lesson.
Sure.
So if I win, all glory to Him. If I lose, all glory to Him. And it was just a great experience.
And you say you have to be in better condition to wrestle than you do to play football?
Yes, sir.
How's that?
I go from football straight into wrestling, and I mean, after one or two conditioning circuits, I'm dead. I'm tired. Muscles are tired. I'm just dying.
And you've been doing this for 2 weeks now, right? Since football's
Yes,
been
sir.
over with. Are you starting it? How long will it take you to get in wrestling shape, or are you almost there?
I push real hard during conditioning, but I still think I'm slacking a lot. So a couple more weeks, I think, and I'll be
So about a month.
Yes, sir.
So how are you doing this year? How many meets have you had, and what's your record?
We had a duel against Amalgordo, then a tournament house, and then a tri-duel with Goddard and Riadoso. I beat Amalgordo. I went 2-2 in Taos, and then I went 2-0 yesterday.
Okay, so your record on is what, about 4-2?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now tell me a little bit about Christmas this year. What's this mean to you and your family?
Going through another Christmas, and finally understanding that it's not about just like presents and just having time off. It's become more about spending time with my little brother.
What's his name?
Cash.
Okay, like Johnny Cash.
Yes, sir.
C-A-S. Okay, gotcha.
I really want to just help him and just.
How old is he?
For him. He's 11.
Okay.
He's only the day after you. You guys are 6 years apart. To the day.
That makes him 11.
Oh, I thought you said something else. I'm sorry. I was like,
Okay. And then you have 2 older sisters, right?
Yes,
How old
sir.
are they?
My oldest sister Aniston just turned 21.
What's her name?
Aniston.
Aniston.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And then my other sister Shaylee, she is 20.
Wow. And how are you spelling Aniston and how are you spelling Shaylee?
ANISTON and then SHALI.
Okay. Wow. So you guys are a close family. So there's 4 of you then.
Yes, sir.
Wow. And then so you can come in, Mom. Now I can ask you something.
I'm just no.
Yes.
I don't.
So-
I don't want to
that's all right.
freeze up.
That's all right. We're fine. So you have 4 kids, and you're Artesia. All of them probably graduated from Artesia.
Yes, two,
So-
23, 24, and 27,
Okay.
and then I think 32 or 33. I don't
Okay.
know, that's
Wow.
far ahead.
So they're gonna be a lot of Moziejskis
Yes.
coming
got
through.
A lot of mojos. going
Mojos.
through, yeah.
Hey, did you graduate from Artesia?
No, sir.
Did your husband?
My mother's from here.
Okay.
But him and I are both from Cruces.
Okay. So how'd you make your way down here? Just your mom?
No, she actually, when she married, she moved back. She moved over there.
Okay.
He had an opportunity with an uncle of mine who ran the trucking department in Holly.
Okay.
So we were just at a point where it was like, we don't really want to raise them in Cruces.
Okay.
And we've really not been back because we just don't like it over
Okay.
there.
Okay.
It's better here, school system, way of life, people. When I got back over here, I called my husband up and I said, 2 men held the door open for me. That does not happen. Something's weird, something's wrong. People spoke, they smiled. It's a whole different environment.
Sure.
And then once you're in, you're like, it's a huge community. And when somebody's down, the community comes up and tries to help as much as possible.
Right. So you aren't used to that though, right?
No. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be like that, but yeah, no.
And then talk about the support as far as how they support the Bulldogs in every sport, not just and in FFA and FH and all that.
They did start. The kids were in 4-H for a little while.
Okay.
I did FFA and 4-H over there, but here again, it's a community thing, and as we can see with certain kiddos when we come to fair. Like, he's good friends with Paul Fodge, grew up with him and everything. I'm sorry, not Paul, Sammy. And when Paul passed, you could see how the community poured out.
What's the last name?
Fodge.
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 Okay.
And, his son was just now starting out showing steers.
Okay.
He was a wrestler, but this season the steers and everything took place.
Okay.
But everybody came together, and just when he was showing the steer and selling, it was bid after bid after bid, and it became his college fund.
Wow.
So we had, there's people to help.
What was the kid's name?
Sam Fodge.
Okay. And so they just you don't find that everywhere.
No, I don't think I've ever seen that anywhere. I mean.
And how long have you guys been here?
Probably if he's going to be 12, 13, 14, him and I are probably going on 15 years.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, because
so he grew up here then,
yes,
basically, because you're what, 16?
17.
17, okay.
But,
wow.
My girls started out here. When they got here, they both started out playing softball, volleyball, and then they got old enough where they knew what they wanted to go play. So my oldest was softball, volleyball. She was a pitcher in the libero, and the other one was track and volleyball for a while.
Okay.
And then he started out, baseball, football, dodgeball. Wasn't too much of a basketball player, which that was okay. That was all right. Coach Mondragon's hoping for the younger one.
Sure.
But he's done every sport. He's in everything as far as every season. So he does track. He's our only pole vaulter for the city. But wrestling is like kind of my thing. Unfortunately, I wish I could have got my kids into racing cars because that's what I did.
Okay.
But yeah, I can't afford that, and there's no racetrack around.
Right.
But I love watching his football games. But wrestling, I'm literally down there at the mat
Screaming.
This is why.
Okay.
This is what happens.
And then your daughters, did they ever win state titles? And then volleyball or softball? Or track?
Unfortunately, no. My oldest one, she stopped softball I want to say probably her junior year,
Okay.
and volleyball going into her senior year, and she went out and did cheerleading, and she fell so in love with that.
Wow.
And she was going to go
What was
to
her
San
name?
Angelo. Aniston.
Aniston. Okay.
She was going to go to San Angelo and cheer for them, but then she was like, the nursing program in Hobbs is better, and
Okay.
it's just easier. She stayed.
Sure. Sure.
But she got to go to state when the boys went to football.
Okay.
So technically,
Okay. Right.
she has some, but no, he's the only one. He started out when we started the program 3 years ago. This is our fourth season.
Yes.
He started out as an 8th grader.
Okay.
He was one of the 8th graders that got taken on. He was the only one to go to state.
Oh, you've been to state all year, 2 years.
He went to state on his own 2 years.
Wow.
And so and it's, when you get over there, it is,
Yes.
they have it in
Rio Rancho.
And when you're watching that, it's a whole different,
Yes.
It's amazing.
Well, Colt, what's it like to wrestle in the state then?
I want to say it's different, but we've been up there so many times and just like in big arenas wrestling already that
Sure.
I just try to zone it out. So for me, I just go out there and it's just me, my opponent, crowd, Artesia's up here, and that's just how it is. But my first year when I went, I mean, it was kind of overwhelming. There's only 6 mats out there,
Right.
so at some point someone's gonna watch you. And I have to go down there, walk between security, show them my ID, be like, here, I gotta go wrestle. It's very overwhelming. It can really get to you.
Wow. And then, have you placed the state or?
No, sir.
Okay. But
It's
still, you're a
hard.
junior and senior. It's
Yes,
hard,
sir.
right? Because you got to win like 6 matches, right?
Yes, sir.
Wow. So, ma'am, tell me about Christmas and what it means to you and to have all your 4 kids with you. Will they be here with you?
Unfortunately, no. My oldest one, she's in the nursing program.
Okay.
And she's going to be traveling to Lubbock for clinicals at times.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we are a one-income home.
Right.
I'm unable to work. So, I hate to say it, she's staying back in Hobbs and working at Applebee's to
Okay.
be able to pay for hotel rooms.
Wow, that's great then.
My other daughter just, they won't have her official graduation till May, but she just graduated over there for cosmetology, so she'll be home.
Okay.
And for me, it's, right now, it is my kids.
Right.
Like I was telling him last night, until she graduated and I saw where everything ends for the kids.
Sure.
We hype them up she's been playing since 4 years old.
Okay.
So when you hype a kid up, and we're always talking the championship, we forget about what got us to the
Right.
championships, all those little games, all these.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, boom, it's gone. And I was telling them next year, all right, next year for football, that's the last time you're on that field.
Yes.
After that, you're buying a ticket to be on.
Right,
be in.
exactly. Right.
And that's hard. For me, the wrestling, I made our high school wrestling team. I was the only girl, but I never got to compete because my boyfriend at the time ended up being my husband,
Okay.
ex-husband at the time, or then. But he was a wrestler for Cruces High, and he was like, you ain't, them guys will grab you in ways, and I'm
Right.
not having that. I was like, oh, okay. So I never got to compete, which really bothered me.
Okay.
So this is something that my husband's only played, as he calls it, team sports, not some individual.
Right, right.
You have a wrestling team, but just like swimmers, golfers,
Tennis.
it's just you.
Right.
And it's a bad mental game up here when all these muscles give out. It's this one that's telling you
Right.
things. And he's like, I don't understand it. So he kind of doesn't like it. Me, I'm like,
You're into
I
it.
was talking to another dad today, and he's like, no, I see it. When he comes walking over there, it's like that kid should be scared. I'm like, he doesn't make no faces. He doesn't do anything. But it's his confidence that shows.
Sure.
And I'm like, yeah, and boy, can you hear me? I do. I get as close as I can, as close as they
You
let
scream.
me.
Does that embarrass you?
No, sir.
Okay.
I can't say that at times it doesn't because apparently I also sound like a man whenever I yell.
So you lose control then.
Yeah, during varsity games, football games, nobody can hear me except people around. JV, when he was playing JV,
Sure.
he could hear me on the field, and it did sound bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and what's your husband's name?
Matt.
Matt. Okay. So, is this how you guys bond through wrestling?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And she's like your biggest fan.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to use that term, but I was gonna say I'm so far up as Heine. I'm like, okay, do you need this? Do you need this? Are you okay? Have you done this? Have you done that? Do you need that? I carry a big backpack that basically has everything but a defibrillator and IVs.
Okay.
And when the kids need something, if we're
So you're like the wrestling mom.
I
Yes,
would.
sir, she is.
I love the kids.
Okay.
When they are serious about it and they put their hearts into it, they're not just there to get out of class.
Sure.
Because every sport has something.
Right.
I'm like, yeah. Are you all right? Did you need this? Hey, no. Come on. Let's talk about it. I do have some kids on there that, mom, and I'm looking around like, huh? Who? What? DJ Madrid, Mom, I need this, or Dion, I need.
They call you Mom.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, how did you feel last year when Izzy lost in the champ? Were you there? I was there at the state. You were there.
Yes, sir.
That was it happened to him when he went state too.
Okay. That was a quick
It was quick
tap.
and it was like, dude, the shoulder's not down.
Right.
What are you calling? And I always say, I know it's a cliche, but it's because we're Artesia.
Right.
Everybody, when we go to football games and stuff, any other sport, they're all the same. But what I hate to hear is when we get a bad call off of a ref, and we all know it wasn't right.
Right.
Even the other team knows it wasn't right. And everybody, boo, and I'm like, were you all really that shocked? Because it happens.
Sure.
It's always going to happen to us. Don't give the other team that satisfaction of hearing us.
Right.
But I'm like, come on, we all know it. But I always tell people, if we're such cheaters, why weren't the refs helping us? The
Right.
refs were helping the other team. I'm nasty that way. I know I shouldn't put it that way, but
So you bleed orange.
oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So let me ask you the last question. What's Christmas mean to you with your family, especially him during the holidays?
Christmas for me, I know it's gonna sound odd, but it's the birth of our Lord and Savior, and I kind of try to push that more. To me, their birthdays are more special. I'd rather celebrate those things.
Sure.
But I understand, like, my parents are still back in Cruces. His mother's still back in Cruces. My parents can't come over here. They're 86 and 76.
Sure.
And it's killing my mom. But we can't go over there.
Right.
He's got practice.
Right.
And I hate to break that and hurt their feelings. But for me, not having my kids, at least, even if we have to pretend that today isn't Christmas because my husband has to work,
Right.
we have Christmas, whenever.
Okay.
And as long as we're together, I'm always, come watch this with me. Come watch this movie with me. Somebody do something with me. Do something with me. Because they're all getting older that,
Right.
He's got a girlfriend.
Right.
And so, or, I want to go out and I'm like, yeah, I know. It's getting there, so.
Wow. Colt, what's it mean to you, sir?
It's kind of like she said, it's more about God than anything. I do try to spend more time with my little brother, though.
Okay.
Because,
You'll be
as
gone.
older brothers,
Yeah.
times, you're a little mean, a little rough.
Sure.
So, try to, comfort him and stuff. And like she says, I'll be gone in a year or two.
Right.
I'm going to go to college. So yeah, it's a little, what's the word?
It's
Like a reality
bittersweet.
check,
Right.
I guess, yeah.
Do
That it's
you
happening.
do you know where you want to go to school at and what you want to do when you go to school and graduate?
No, sir. Just kind of like thinking. I'm looking at colleges and
I know
stuff.
where I
And
want him to go.
it's like I want to do so much right now that I don't have like a specific goal.
Sure. And do you know if you want to play sports while you're in school?
Yes, sir. If possible, I'd like to.
Wrestling or football or both?
If I had the choice, probably football.
Okay.
But if either one were to come up, probably just go with whatever gives me more time at college, more money. And
Sure. Wow. Well,
I want him to be a Longhorn if he goes for football.
a Texas Longhorn.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Yes, I'm more on the Texas side. I'm sorry for New Mexico.
Okay.
But I'm more on the Texas side. But if it was wrestling, I would really like to see him go to Oregon
Okay.
or Ohio or something like that, where there are those big colleges that really support those wrestlers.
Right.
That know,
Like
have
Arizona,
more
Iowa,
knowledge,
Iowa
more-
State. Yes.
Yes, sir.
I would really like to see one of those. And our girls, Izzy got a great offer.
Yes.
Esme, she did, but she backed out at the last minute. She went into the military. So, and she graduated boot camp today.
Oh, great.
So I am from a military.
Is he from last year
background.
wrestling?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I thought she was like, okay.
Yeah, she went. I don't think it was Wyoming. It was
Nebraska.
It was Nebraska.
Nebraska.
And our other girl, Esme, got a scholarship for wrestling in Nebraska too. But like I
Okay.
said, she was going in the military, and
Wow.
I commend her for that because I am from a military family.
Okay.
So, and we do have great wrestlers in the army.
Yes.
So that's what he always wanted to do when he was little.
So you're a
He was either going
wrestler.
to be a preacher or he was going to be in the army like my brother. So,
Okay.
I mean, he can do all three:
Sure.
wrestle and be a chaplain and still,
Yes.
serve his country.
Yes.
So.
Well, thank you guys.